I have both family and friends that are part of the LGBT community, and I consider myself an advocate because they're both my family and my friends. And I want the human respect to be given to them just like it's given to anybody else in this world. The story I want to share deals with the church. A group of ladies from the LGBT community were told by the new priest in the small town in the outskirts of Guadalajara, Mexico, that they were inhuman, that they couldn't come to church because they were inhuman. And the reason that they were inhuman is because they're part of the LGBT community. Other ladies have committed adultery, and it doesn't matter to the priest or to the church as long as you're with the opposite sex of the sex that you were born with, you're okay. So the ladies that are part of the LGBT were automatically classified as dehuman in the eyes of the church. So that's a traumatizing story. Another story that I want to share is when the family and I were traveling to Mexico, we made a pit stop at one of the gas stations. And in the restroom, I met two transgender ladies. And they were really excited to ask if it's true about the stories that they've heard, that the LGBT community in LA is very open and accepted and has a lot of help and support. And I was very happy to let them know that yes, it is true. And the reason that I was so happy to let them know is because I have friends and family that are part of the LGBT community here in LA, and it's a very open community with a lot of help and support from everyone. So when they realized, well, when I told them that it was true, they were excited and eager that there is support and a different lifestyle to what they were used to in small town Mexico. They have to get the jobs of prostitution. That's the only way that they could survive in the city that they were in. And they longed to come to the United States, especially to LA, because they knew and they understood that there was a community, and they asked me about it. Another story I remember is when my cousin came out to his family. He got immediately kicked out of the house and put into exile. He didn't have a whole lot of communication, and it took years for the family, the sisters and the brothers, to understand that it wasn't something that he chose to do. It's just something he was born with. And at the end, he's been accepted. It took years, and now full circle, he's one of the main caretakers for the family.